again. Welcome back. Today is the Saturday of the Easter bank holiday weekend, and I have this little guy hiding out down here in amongst this foliage, just to give it a little bit of an Easter feel. Anyway, today I thought I would show you some of my shoe collection. So let's get started. The first pair I would like to share with you are these black boots. Now, as you can see, they are a wedge heel, and they are a Chelsea boot style with this elasticated panel here. These are so comfortable. They are by the brand Moda and Pelle. And I think I got these in the sale for around about £60. They recently had a sale on their website. I think they are still available, but these are great boots. I quite like the chunky boot trend, but sometimes I think I am quite short. I'm only 5'2", so they can be a bit too much at times, whereas these I think are chunky but a bit more sleek. These are a size 4.5, UK size 4.5, and they have a leather upper, and the sole is like almost like a foam. But yeah, as I say, these are really comfortable to walk in. The heel isn't too high. They have this little loop on the back with a little Moda logo. And these look great with leggings or jeans. You could wear them with bootcut jeans, wide leg jeans, skinny jeans. Yeah, I do recommend them if you're looking for a comfortable boot. Makes a nice change from trainers, I think. Next, we have these. I just love these. They are are rose gold. I think they're faux leather, they're not real leather, but they are a beautiful metallic rose gold colour sandal. These were by the brand Office. I'm not sure if that brand exists worldwide, but it's quite a well-known shoe shop here in the UK, and they have these little gold straps with a little gold charm hanging off that says Office, and they have a fabric covered heel, and it's quite a thick heel, so I find these much more comfortable than a stiletto heel. I love these shoes. They are still quite high. So again, these are for going out, you know. I have worn them twice. Once to a wedding with a dress, and again going out for a special dinner, and I wore them with trousers. They're so shiny, and they look great with black, you know, a little black dress and a touch of gold from the shoes and handbag. Maybe a nice piece of gold jewellery, and that's you. I think these were around £50, possibly. Can't really remember. I think I got them from ASOS. Yeah, they're a great shoe. Not one for everyday wear, but always useful to have some fancy shoes in your collection. Next, from glamour to everyday, and these are my trusty Adidas Sambas. As you can see, these are worn. They need a little bit of a clean, maybe some fresh laces. But these are excellent trainers. I love these. They're so comfortable. They're still quite sleek and feminine looking compared to some of the chunky trainers that you see now. I think they go well with anything really. Leggings, even dresses. I'd actually like another pair of these, perhaps in one of the colourways. I've seen a nice sage green pair. I wear these all the time, running for the school run. Just going to the shops every day. got these from the Adidas website. I think they're usually around £80 or so, depending on what offers are on. Quite a popular trainer now. I see many people with them. And I think this is one of the more popular colourways because it goes with everything. And these are some wedge sandals. These are by the brand Next. Now these are a size 4. And they have a white sole with a mock cork heel. I think it's just a coating. It might not be, I'm not sure. Probably is. And they have a metallic silver bar at the toes and an elasticated section which crosses over the foot and tucks around the back of the ankle. Again, I am a big fan of wedge shoes. As I say, I am only 5'2", so I do like a bit of extra height. My husband is 6'1", so it's nice to be a little taller. I've only worn these once. They're still in pretty good condition, but I'll be taking these away on holiday this year. And these are great. They go with dresses, skirts, jeans, leggings, shorts even. Again, I don't really wear a lot of shorts. It's only really when I go abroad. Scotland is generally not warm enough for shorts. Maybe a couple of days of the year, but yeah, dresses mainly I would wear in the UK in the summer. In saying that, we had quite a few hot spells last summer, if I remember, where we got to about 30 degrees Celsius, which is very hot for the UK. Generally our summers here in Scotland are sort of 20 degrees. Between 10 and 20, I would I'd say, for spring, summer, usually. Next are these loafers. Now, these are by the brand Office again, and they are size 5, and they are leather, black leather with a gold bar across the front. Not too sure what the name for this is. It's, yeah, I don't know if it's got a name. It's just like a bar with 2 rings at each side. I got these for work, but I haven't really worn them, and the main reason is they keep slipping off, and I find them really awkward to wear socks with, because you can see them, and I know you get the little like footies or something they're called, but I just don't find them comfortable at all. They always slip down at the back. So yeah, I can't really wear these. They're really uncomfortable. And you can't wear them without socks because, yeah, that just doesn't work. So I would need to wear them, I think, with tights and a dress maybe. But it's not cold enough really for tights anymore. Coming into the summer, you don't really need tights. So yeah, a bit of a waste of money. I should probably have taken them back, but I might find a solution. If you've got any ideas, please let me know in the comments below, because I do think these can look really nice with a pair of maybe loose chino trousers, you know, like cropped chino trousers, and a nice blouse. Again, it's something different to a trainer, smarter than a trainer. Yeah, let me know below if you've got any tips or tricks on how to wear these without them slipping off. Another glamorous pair. Now these are gorgeous. They are by the brand 9 West. These are a size 4.5, a UK 4.5, which is a US 7. And these are like a metallic silver, but as you move the shoe, you get a kind of gold tone to it as well. Difficult to see in this light, but there's a kind of gold undertone to it in certain lights too. And it's got a texture to the surface, you know, it's like a metallic texture to it. They have a pointed toe and 1, 2, 4 straps which wind around the foot and attach at the back of the heel, and we have a zip fastening at the back and a slim stiletto heel. These are very high and very uncomfortable to wear for any length of time. They're fine if you're going to be sitting down. And as long as you're getting taxis and not walking, then they're fine. They're gorgeous on, really eye-catching. Watch, I don't light them on this candle actually. Again, the silver colour goes with many, many different coloured outfits. Black, navy, a nice green dress perhaps, or red. I don't really wear a lot of red, it doesn't suit me, it doesn't suit my skin tone. But I love it on other people. They're good at Christmas time if you're going to Christmas parties. These look great and they're really festive. And again, you just need to simply pair it with a nice silver handbag, some nice silver jewellery, and you're set. Beautiful shoe. Next we have another pair of sandals. Again, these are a wedge. I'm guilty of wearing wedges. I actually find them more comfortable than a flat shoe, you know, like a Birkenstock. I don't really find them all that comfortable. So I do prefer a slight wedge rather than my feet being completely flat. Anyway, these are by the brand Blowfish. I believe they're kind of a surfer type brand. And they have a wedge made of a kind of cork again. It's textured, it has some bumps on it, and a black, I think this is a faux leather again, strap across the toe, up the foot, and then around the ankle, and these fix. And they have the Blowfish name embedded into the leather here. These are really quite comfortable as well. The shape of them is a little strange. At the front it kind of comes up, but they're actually really comfortable. I've only worn them once or twice. I wish I had gotten them in a size 4.5, but these are 4. I UK size 4, so they're a little bit snug around the toe. A 4.5 would have been perfect, but they didn't have that left in stock. So these are a nice alternative just to slip on, and not too high, so still comfortable to wear. Next to show you are these winter boots. These are by the brand Tom's, who normally make the summer type canvas shoe, but these are a snow boot. They're not a true snow boot because they are made of suede, so they are more water resistant rather than waterproof. I do have waterproof boots for if we get snow or a lot of rain, but I just thought these were really cute. They have a kind of Nordic trim around the top here, and they have these snow boot laces which zigzag across the shoe and wrap around the back and tie at the front here. Now, these are great because they just slip on and off. You don't have to worry about tying and untying this. They're a slip-on boot, and they're lovely and furry inside. These are really comfortable as well. I get a lot of wear out of these through the winter. I wore them a lot. They do need a bit of a clean. They're a bit tatty looking, but yeah, I love these just with a pair of leggings and a nice jumper, sweater. And they just have that funky ski vibe to them, which I really like. Absolutely love winter boots. But it's time to pop them away for another year, now that we're heading into spring. And that's a little snapshot of some shoes which I own. I do have more, but I didn't want to make the video too long. I'll save them for another video perhaps. That brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. As always, I really appreciate that. And I'd love to hear if you have any comments below too. Have a wonderful Easter weekend, and I'll see you again soon.